Ok. Ah, escudos. Aprendí ese ataque en el mejor momento. Ok, tengo que dirigirme hacia la torre. Vale. No. Que hay un espacio abajo. No, mejor no. Porque... Oh, no. Mejor no voy a crear flechas y senderos aún. Por el simple hecho de que... se me hacen doble. ¿Dónde? Estoy matando como loco. Maté como loco con el arco. Te espero. No. Ahora sí.
I'm going to kill you.
Logro tener brutado una mano amiga. Les maté como loco con el arco. Como
Jacob.
loco.
They're gone.
I fear this battle is far from over.
Will you tell me more about this place?
You've earned that much. Come with me.
Ok, viene explicación. Quiero confiar en ella, la verdad. Me recuerda a Yamatai.
In ancient times, our prophet brought the divine source to this valley. My ancestors built Katesh to protect it from the outside world.
To what end? What is the divine source, Jacob?
An artifact from a time long forgotten. We believe it holds a fragment of God's soul. Legend tells us those who beheld the source were granted immortality. But others have always been drawn here, seeking its power.
Trinity.
Yes. They seek to spread their darkness across the world. With the source, their soldiers would be unstoppable.
Then help me find it before they do.
This is not your burden.
Of course it is. My father died for this.
You can't fill the emptiness inside you, Lara. You can only set it free.
I'm gonna find it. With or without you. Wait, Sophia, let me go. I have to do what I can. You spilt blood for us. I want to help. You know where the Atlas is? The cathedral, in the archives below. But we won't follow you there. Why? What will I find? There are others. The deathless ones. They will kill any who trespass. My father believes they will stop Trinity. I can't take that chance. I know. Here. Take this. It will help you reach the cathedral.
Ok, así que ahora me dirijo a la catedral. Carrete de alambre. Regreso al bosque. Encuentra un camino seguro a la vuelta de la aldea, creo que decía. Pero hasta que por fin, porque hubo una parte que la cual lo necesitaba para conseguir un cofre. Ya, mapas. Bien. Entonces, sin duda, después de este video voy a conseguir todo lo que es coleccionable. Engánchate en saliente. Lanza tu arpeo mientras salta para alcanzar salientes lejanos. Vale. Sofía, eres la mejor, la verdad. La mejor.
The bones of the earth itself offer up their wealth, and we have learned to survive and subsist. Oil bubbles up from below. It can be gathered in the deep places, caves, dens, and our ancestors' tombs, and it will burn with little effort. In times of war, we coat our arrows to make them burn. Deeper still, you can find metal in shining veins that can be mined for their ore. We use that metal to forge simple tools. But someday, we will need that metal to repair the Soviet weapons.
Uy. Por accidente lo saqué. ¿Cómo vi esta cosa? Bueno, me imagino que algunos ya lo leyeron. Yo lo voy a leer después. Me dolió en el alma. Me dolió en el alma. Bien. Me falta un poco más. Bien. Ok, entonces hay unos inmortales en la catedral. Cool. Puedo hasta engancharme en la pared. Está genial toda esta cosa. Vaya geotérmico.
Laura, if you're headed to the cathedral, Trinity will be everywhere. I know, but I have no choice.
Herramientas de refinamiento.
So much violence and death. Jacob's people have been through so much, yet they continue to fight. They are bound by an oath taken by their ancestors, a duty handed down from the past. But I see a people who simply want to live in peace. I believe it's time for them to let go of the past. If I can find the Atlas, it might lead to the divine source. I could take it away from here. They wouldn't have to suffer anymore. They could share the burden of the truth with the world. But if all this leads to nothing, I don't know what I'll do.
Bien, me con esta que es mejora la cadencia. Y aumenta el tiempo de la atención. Aquí, ¿qué mejoro? Cancha de tiro. Bien. Ya, luego me voy a centrar en esta. El negativo sensible para mejorar más aún la cadencia de tiro. Bien. Vámonos. Aquí hay algo. Esto.
Here is your lesson for today. Bring me any creature with feathers. The birds in our valley fly mostly by day, nesting away at dark. You've seen gulls and other kinds farther afield. Those common birds would count for today's lesson, but it would lack ambition. You clever students who wish to impress me would do well to head to the high elevations between dawn and dusk. I would find Buzzard most impressive. And before you ask, the chickens around our village came here with our ancestors. Bringing me a tame bird from your mother's yard will not fulfill the assignment.
Vale. Estoy en... baúl. Yo lo quiero. No. Bien. ¿Qué consigo? Acción de bisagra. Vale. Consigo esto. ¿Y qué tenemos acá?
I can no longer deny the pull that Alia has on me. She came to me, alone, as I walk the passes high above the valley. I know now that the draw was mutual. I explained to her why I could not, should not, why my position amongst our people should preclude such folly, why I could never make her happy. But it didn't matter what I said. As my mouth spoke, my arms reached out to enfold her, and we embraced. It has been so long, and I am still human.
Vale, es un registro de Jacob que está enamorado de Alia. Me rompí las piernas. Mapa. Bien. Bien, ahora sí. Creo que se me quedó un alijo de supervivencia, pero... sí. Pero la voy a... usarla después, no ahora. Noche de paz. Atraviesa la aldea ocupada para llegar al monasterio. Me sigilo poco a poco. Estoy mejorándolo. ¿En serio me vieron? ¿A dónde tengo que ir? Es por acá. Esto.
I've attached everything I've learned so far. Anna and Constantine, they're in charge out here, but someone else is pulling the strings above them. Someone with a lot of cash and the means to move it around. I've narrowed down the source, but I'm having a hard time believing someone in the Vatican is running a private army. But all roads lead to Rome. Trust me, this sounds crazy even to me, but people have to know this. If I'm gonna die for this, I want to be on the right side for once. And Constantine, I know you're probably reading this too. You might make me disappear, but you won't win out here. And if I never get the chance to say it to your face, you're out of your fucking mind.
Entonces hay alguien más. Hay alguien más. Aparte de Constantine y Anna, como el superior. Es como la organización de los hombres de negro en Conan. Ya que cuando se mostraron a la organización, al principio creíamos que Jin, un sujeto que apareció en el primer capítulo, era el jefe, pero no, él es como el jefe pero presencial. Hay uno que es mucho más poderoso y es el jefe verdadero, el líder de la organización. Esto es algo similar, me imagino. ¿Dónde? ¿Dónde? La cadencia mejoró mucho. La cadencia mejoró mucho, la verdad.
Security guards came at night. Knew they would. Crossed a line when I killed the tech from Echo Squad. I knew I shouldn't have, but I couldn't help it. Remnant weren't enough. I needed something more. It brought me to the windowless room. I thought I was dead. And then Constantine was there. He took my head in his hands and smiled. Told me he understood. He was like me once. I've sinned, but there could be forgiveness. I have been a blunt instrument, swinging wildly. He told me I could be redeemed. I've got a special skill. I just need sharpening. Trinity can make me a weapon, point me in the right direction. I almost cried and kissed his feet. I will become what I was meant to be. For Trinity, for Constantine.
Ok. Yo a eso llamo manipulación.
What did he say? It's not his call, but he's gonna put a recommendation in for us both. Then there'll be an initiation ceremony of some sort. So that's it? That's all he can do? Look, some of those guys were on contract for years before Trinity gave them rank. You have to be patient. There's more to it than performance.
Bueno. Soy el mejor con el arco. Soy lo mejor. Otro coleccionable.
This fucking illness. It's ruining my body. Now it threatens my mind as well. I keep drifting off. Getting lost in memories. Lost in thoughts of the day Lord Croft died. How the plan had to shift. How I thought we had failed. And before that, my early days with Trinity. Learning the secret histories of the world, learning that it was our duty to save it. And back farther, to childhood. Constantine and I, with only each other to rely on. And then I ripped myself free, back to the present. I've always done what had to be done. And this time will be no different.
Vale. Se la quiero tirar a alguien. What the fuck? No inventes. Vamos por ese segundo intento. Ahora sí. Noche de paz. Escala la catedral para encontrar la entrada. Bien.
I underestimated our enemy. Elias is now dead because of my fool's errand, and my father has not been seen in 2 days. We would need to be at our full strength to resist Trinity, but it seems the killing blow was dealt before the fight even began. We have the armor of our faith, but what good is it against an enemy that grows stronger with every passing generation? If we survive this time, I fear our children will not survive the next.
Un campamento. Prefiero esta, que sea más exclusiva, o en su rango aumente. O eso fue lo que entendí. Tengo miedo. Carajo. Bien, por acá, por acá. Luego acá.
Heads up. We seem to have lost contact with the team sweeping the lower valley. Do you have eyes on them?
Negative. Possible hostiles?
Could just be radio interference, but Constantine's not taking chances.
Vuela, vuela. ¿Qué hay allá?